Alright guys, today we're going to be working on this little Cub Cadet. It's a XT1 Enduro series. It's got a 50-inch cutting blade. I picked up this lawnmower for free, and the lady said it wouldn't run. I did get it to run, and I cut the grass with it, but now it's not wanting to run again. What we did do, we put a new starter on it, but I went ahead and put a multimeter from the ground to the positive. I'm not getting any voltage to the starter when I turn the key. So if it just clicks, it's probably more than likely the starter solenoid. So the starter solenoid is actually in a weird spot on this unit. It's under the battery. So we're gonna get started on this and we're gonna get it going. First thing we gotta do is get the battery out because the starter solenoid is actually down underneath here. I like to disconnect the ground first. That way we don't arc anything. Taking the positive side off. Now that we have the battery out, you will see that there is these little swing pieces here. All you gotta do is pop it out like that, and she will come right out of there. Boom. And the starter solenoid is going to be down in here, right there. So we're gonna go ahead and get that bad girl replaced. I got the 2 wires taken off the old starter solenoid. You can see that it's bad. Now how you get the thing off is there's an external bolt on this side, right here. That's your bolt for the starter solenoid. So we're going to find the right size socket that it is. We have the bolt out for the starter solenoid. It's right there. So now this starter solenoid should come loose. You turn it to the side and you pull it out. There's a little piece that fits in there. All right, guys, we got the old starter solenoid out. It was melted pretty good right here. Yeah, it's pretty bad. That was what was causing it just to click. Well, we got a new one. Check that out. Pretty, right? All right, let's get this thing put in. All right, guys, we got it back in. It's just that little hook piece goes on this side, and it's the self-tapping bolt that goes on that side. As you can see, we have the new starter solenoid in. We just got to hook it up now. All right, we got it in. We got the 2 spade connectors hooked up. We have the 2 wires to the top. Get everything tight and we'll test it out. All right, well, we got it back in. We got the bolts tightened down there. We got the 2 spades on the bottom. So we are going to get the battery put back in it. First, we got to get this tray put back in there. Just pops down in there. Can be kind of a pain, but there it goes. She's in there. Battery drop back in there. There we go. Battery's installed. We're gonna get this put back on now. All right, guys, we got the battery back in. Let's see if she starts. Uh-oh. Okay. No? Okay. Well, we ain't getting ignition, so we got to figure out what's going on. Well, guys, it turns out that the starter solenoid that I was sold yesterday, I think it was used because of the points here. They're kind of rusty and it looks like they've had spades pushed over them, but this guy's bad. So that's why the lawnmower didn't start. How I checked that was as simple as the lawnmower battery and some jumper cables. So you hook up the jumper cables to the lawnmower battery, and you take the other end and you hook it to one side of the starter solenoid here. All right, here we go. So I got the ground connected to this one side here. You take the other positive side, and all you got to do is touch it to that, and you can hear it click. Hear it click? So it's working. The only problem is this is the old one, so it's melted right here. But I know that's clicking. So let's get rid of that one. We know that one's bad. You touch, like I said, the positive to the other side. And if you notice, I don't know if you can see it or not, but we have sparkage. We have sparkage, but no clicking. So that one's bad as well. All right, for the third time now, we have the brand new starter solenoid. We're gonna get the battery drop back in it and see if she starts. Okay guys, we got the battery back in. We got the parking brake set. See if she starts. And that, guys, is how you replace a starter solenoid. Thank you guys for watching. If this helped, if you could, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We're gonna do more tutorials. Put a comment down below, and I hope y'all enjoy y'all's day.